Hello, welcome to Recall Game Next Boys, and today we have another random news for you. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a sad, depressing day. If you grew up in the late 90s, you might remember a little studio called Neversoft. Now, they created the Tony Hawk series of games, which was one of the most popular series of the PS1 and PS2 era. Well, they are no more, kinda. Activision have decided to merge them with Infinity Ward to work on Call of Duty. Yes, that's right. Apparently, Activision only do Call of Duty and World of Warcraft nowadays. And that's about it. So, unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to one of the most awesome developers back in the day. I remember their intro sequences. Now, if you are bored, then just look for their intro sequences on YouTube, because it's excellent. It has their logo with their mascot, which was an eye that had been skewered, and there'd be aliens and a heavy metal soundtrack going on. It was just epic. You knew you was about to have an awesome time as soon as you put the disc in. I'm not even joking. I used to love those little intro sequences. It's weird. Whenever a new Tony Hawk's game came out, or a new Neversoft game that I'd bought, I'd always be really excited to see what intro they'd slapped on there, because it'd be different for every game almost. Well, yeah, they're no more, and they're just going to be working on boring, shitty old COD, like the same game again and again and again. I feel sorry for them. But they did close up shop with a strange, kind of awesome ritual. They got a giant eyeball, put a skewer through it, and set it on fire. And they also hand out to all their employees a hunting knife with the Neversoft logo etched into the side of the blade, which is just epic. I mean, come on! In other news, Sony are looking into early access. If you don't know what early access is, it's something that's been running on Steam recently. It's kind of a good thing and a curse at the same time, depending on what you buy. It's very risky. Essentially, it's prepaid alphas. So what you do is you buy a game when it's in alpha. So it's before beta, and it's glitchy as fuck, and you help the developers build the game by reporting bugs and suggesting things that they should add into the game. And it is kind of cool because it seems like we're getting some more fleshed out games with more content, but at the same time there are games that are put onto early access that don't receive any loving care and attention, no updates, no patching, no support from developers. They just go up on early access and people buy them expecting them to improve. The games are broken and they never get released. This has happened a couple of times to the point where Steam has had to put a disclaimer out saying that when you buy an early access game, the game may never come out of early access. It may never be finished, which means that you might buy a game and sometimes they don't have all of the levels in them. So if they have a single player campaign, supposed to have 22 levels, you only get 12, so you get half of the game, and then they never release the second half of the game. That is something that can possibly happen, or you might end up buying something that's completely unplayable. And Sony are looking into putting this on a console. It's kind of okay with PC gamers because you seem to find that they're a little bit more understanding about it and a little bit more wary about what they're buying. Of course, you still get the people that do just go, "Oh my god, it's a game with zombies and crafting, take my money now," and they end up getting a broken piece of shit. But, well, you know, that's just their fault. But I think if Sony released this on a console level of gaming, oh my god, the amount of people that will get pissed off. They'll buy games not knowing what the fuck early access is. They say that they're going to try and like hammer it home that these are early access and that they might not be finished. Disclaimers in some way. But I guarantee it's the same as a TNC on any website. Terms and conditions. Who out of you have got a Facebook or Twitter account? Or even YouTube or Google account, whatever. How many of you actually read the terms and conditions? I bet none of you did. How many of you read the console, like Xbox Live or PSN Network's terms and conditions? Maybe one or two people out there that may watch this video. Literally nobody reads those things. So if you're going to put a TNC in front of an early access game just before you pay your money out to download what is essentially possibly a broken alpha that will never come out of development, yeah, no one's going to read that. Especially on console. I mean, console gamers that I know don't have the patience. I'm just going on what I know here. They don't have the patience. I'm just saying that there'll be a large majority of people that will rage when they buy a game that has problems. don't think early access is something that needs to go onto consoles. I don't think it will help them at all. But it's up to them. It's Sony. I'll do what they fucking like. With all that being said, not every early access game is bad. I mean, I've got 2 myself that have basically seen release. Well, one of them's seen release, one's still in beta, but it's getting updates every month. And that was Contagion and Broforce, which have also featured on the channel, and are also 2 of my more favoured games on the PC. Don't get to play Contagion that much, but I play Broforce all the time. At the moment, Broforce is my most played game on PC. So, yeah, not every early access game is a horror story. DayZ standalone has been a bit disappointing so far, but I haven't been on it for so long because not many people that I know play it that often. So that could be my little early access horror story where I've paid out money and never played the fucking game because it's kind of half broken. And finally, oh dear, Microsoft. Whoever said this needs to get sacked. I'm sorry, I hate thinking about people losing their jobs and stuff, but fuck me. They're not doing you any favours. So, an Xbox or Microsoft representative actually came out and actually said, actually did this. I can't believe it. Fucking hell, dude. I hope they're trying to get sacked, because fucking hell. They actually came out and said that if you get a game running on 2 different screens at slightly different resolutions and frame rates, unless it was running on a 60-inch ginormous huge screen, you wouldn't notice the difference. Apparently, you wouldn't notice the difference. Okay. Okay, well, how's this? I can tell you, personally, that you can notice the difference. I can tell you right now. Because I have something like a 32-inch screen, TV, HD, 1080p, RAW, running a 360 downstairs. I have got XCOM Enemy Unknown on the 360. Okay? And Payday 2. Now, I have got a PC upstairs with a 24-inch screen. Right? And that's running at 1080p at 60 frames per second. So the games on the PC are running at native 1080p, and I believe the ones on the 360 are upscaled to 1080p. Xbox TV is running at 30 frames per second. PC is a 60Hz monitor, and the graphics card is pumping out more than 60 frames per second, but you're only going to see 60 frames per second. So, yeah, guess what? I see the fucking difference in a huge way. I can't even exaggerate how much of a difference it makes. It was like jumping from the PS1 to the PS2. It blew my fucking arse off. I could not believe what my eyes were seeing. So, that person is a fucking idiot and needs some kind of, I don't know, disciplinary procedure. Because they're not representing the company well. Or the console. They're just highlighting how shit it is. So well done for that.
Perhaps a place sitting disturbed. Still pretty much ready.
Well done. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you for watching Recall Gaming Exploits. Do that stuff that every other channel tells you to do. And I will see you soon. Goodbye.